Now let's move on to our two-on-one date sections. For this week, we purposely pair up candidates with polar opposite characteristics. Throughout their discussions, each lady's value and beliefs on childbearing options and other aspects of their life choice will be revealed. Each of them will try to convince Kim that she is the best fit for him. So, with all the girls' cards out the table, will Ken be able to make royal flush out of the card in his hand?
So tonight, ladies, I know it's not the ideal situation, but we have a two-on-one date. And the whole purpose of this date is to see how you guys react with me around other women. And we'll simply just play a game of Go Fish. How does that sound?
Bring it on.
Okay, let's go. Alright, here's your cards. So I'm gonna go first. So Angela, do you have a king?
I have one.
Right here.
Okay.
Okay, I don't have a king, but I can be his queen.
Queen.
Alright.
I'm more proven to be his queen, okay? I have 3 loyal subjects, my children already.
Yeah, but they're not biologically his. I have 1, 2, 3 that I can give to him.
Okay. Look at this young girl. All caught up in his numbers.
Yeah? Are you sure about that? Look, king, I have a master's in biochemistry, a degree in psychology, and in chemistry and in biology, okay?
Life isn't about how much you know, it's about connection and then providing the help to you to
What are you saying, huh?
Ladies,
What are you
ladies,
saying?
let's not go
What do
first.
you want to do?
Calm down.
Go ahead.
Hey, you're on the show. You're on air now.
Oh, hi there. Due to some technical difficulties, we'll take a break. As you know, our show is supported by so many lovely fans. Some even submitted their evidence-based research results to our TV station. Here is one research from our lovely fan, Diane Simons, which is really relevant to this week's topic. With Diane's data examining the association between females' education level and the size of family, non-post-secondary versus post-secondary, 0 to 2 children, which is small family size, versus 3 to 7 children, which is big family size. Chi-square test is used to determine if there is a relationship between these two nominal variables. Based on the result calculated with SPSS, the p-value for a person chi-square is 0.156, which is greater than the critical value 0.05, indicating that any deviation from the expected is more likely due to chance only. The results are statistically insignificant and the null hypothesis cannot be rejected. This means there would be no association between females' education level and their preference for size of family. In addition, a study by Bruchain, as cited in Neck and Singhal, stated that women with higher education will likely seek options for fertility control. This would mean that highly educated women have greater knowledge and awareness regarding the number of children they wish to have, which can influence the size of family. Now then, we can assume that although Angela, who is educated, while Patricia, who is just educated, their education level is not Ken's main concern regarding to his preference for family size.
So ladies, this week's theme for date night is games night. And I played card games with the other ladies and that didn't work out too well. So I have to ask you guys for your suggestions. What do you guys want to play tonight?
Let's play heads up.
Okay, I'm cool with heads up.
Really?
Excuse me?
Well, never mind. We can play with that.
So the category I'm going to choose is food. Alright guys, give me some clues.
Okay, I'm a more mature woman, and I have 2 frozens for you.
Alright.
Only 2? Why are you freezing them? I can get you a fresh one, like fresh dozen at the grocery store, and I'll cook them just the way you like it every morning.
Oh, is it eggs?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Okay, enough! This is not the egg I'm talking about. It's time to give you some lecture.
My research question is whether there is a correlation between females' age and the number of children she has. While to examine a relationships between these two scale variables, a Pearson correlation test was used. In this table above, the result shows that there are statistically significant correlations between females' age and the number of children they have. The R value for correlation coefficient is equal to 0.532, while the p-value, which is 0.00, is significant since it's less than 0.01. This indicates a positive moderate correlations between females' age and the number of children she have. In the other words, the older women tend to have more children while the younger women tend to have less children. The finding from the table is similar to the research conducted by Wu and McNeil 2002 that examined the proportion of women who had their firstborn or who were childless at the age of 30. This is also relevant as the mean client age in this table is 39.16. A sample of 2,378 women were chosen from the data collected through the Statistics Canada General Social Survey. From this sample, 20% have had given birth at the age of 32, and by the age of 50, 78 have given birth. In other words, only 28% of women at the age of 30 will still remain childless for the rest of their life. This finding suggests that while large proportion of women were childless at the age of 30, they would tend to have more children shortly after. Therefore, if older women have childbearing in their life plan, they are more willing to take actions toward reaching this goal. In this case, as I have already frozen my eggs, I'm in hopes of having more children with my to-be partner, Cam.
Welcome back to The Bachelor. Tonight, unfortunately, 2 girls will be staying home and Cam will give out 2 roses to the final 2 girls.
So tonight, you 4 lovely ladies remain, but I'm sad to say that only 2 of you will move on to the next round. So, I'm pleased to offer my first rose to Jessica. Will you accept this rose?
Yes.
Thank
Oh
you.
my gosh.
Thank you. And this last rose, I wish to offer to Angela. Will you accept this rose, Angela?
Yes.
Thank you. So to congratulate us, I'd like to offer you ladies a toast.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Cheers.
I can't believe Cam chose those 2 girls. They're just like, no, okay? This game, this show is rigged. I'm going out now.
Well, seriously? Angela, I understand why he picked her, because it's same level. We are from same level. But really, the young girl, high school grads, wow, it's unbelievable. I'm gonna leave because it's wasting my time here.
Thank you ladies for coming out to this final dinner with me, and now that we've finished eating, I just want you to know that because you are the final 2, I care about you the most. Just know that I'll have feelings for both of you, no matter the outcome of tonight. So do you have any last words that you need to get off your chest?
Oh, Cam, we had some really good times throughout the show.
We did.
And I'm the perfect match for you. Plus, I'm young and I can start a family with you.
Well, Cam, I feel like we've connected a lot throughout this show, more than just the physical level, and I'm sure you feel the same.
You're acting all so high and mighty with your master's degree, but face it, girl, I'm young and Cam wants a family, and I can do that.
Well, according to research,
Researchers Alderi and Paolo Vinci and Bierman suggest that women with higher levels of education tend to have fewer children, and vice versa for women with lower levels of education. However, another research article by Wu and McNeil suggests otherwise. The article says that women with higher levels of education tend to have more children, but this situation only exists in the absence of a woman's employment status. Well, this is interesting. So is there any significant difference between female education and the number of children they have? I'm going to conduct another research study using the t-test method to examine the difference between females' education level, categorized into non-post-secondary and post-secondary, and the number of children they have. I will use the data collected by Diane Simons and analyze it with SPSS. Here it shows that the p-value is 0.349, which is greater than the alpha of 0.05. Therefore, we must accept the null hypothesis, meaning that there is no significant difference between female education level and the number of children they have. In other words, females' education level would not affect the number of children they will have.
I think I've made my final decision. Now, I want to offer this rose to you, Angela. Will you accept this rose?
Yes.
Jessica, I want you to know that my decision was not based on Angela's educated responses. It had nothing to do with that. Angela has something special that I don't feel that I have with you. I'm sorry.
Loved me.
Okay, does your max have,
This is like as bad as a divorce.